Today we will start discussion of hydrogen atom. Already you all know about this cylinder equation. So this is like that, you know. So if we can solve this equation, so simply we can get a solution for wave function. This shall. So depending on the potential form, the solution varies. You can understand. Already we have done various problems like finite potential well, infinite potential well, delta Dirac potential well, like that. So depending on the specific problem, just the form of potential this varies. So and as well as the solution of psi varies. So for this equation we will first discuss in a general form of this equation, and we will know how to solve the wave function actually. From this equation you can easily see that this grad square, there is always a form of grad square in spherical polar coordinates, in cylindrical polar coordinates, etc. In various coordinate systems, you can see the form of this grad square. So for hydrogen atom, you can understand that it is the problem of an electron and a nucleus. So it is. I mean, we are actually fond of finding equation of electron, wave function of electron. So simply you can understand that it is actually similar to the actually spherical polar coordinates. And so to solve this equation, you have to know the very known method. Already you have done in your previous classes, semesters. I think in semester, it may be semester 1, the separation of variables. So actually we will apply here the same procedure. So for that, you have to know the form of this grad square in spherical polar coordinate. So let me write the form of grad square in spherical polar coordinate. Okay, so there is some focusing problem. Okay, I think it is okay. So let me write. So you know it, grad square is somewhat del r square del r. So looking at the equation, easily you can remember the equation. Sometimes you may not remember, but if you look at the equation, I think you can remember. So this thing happens to me. Sometimes I cannot call up the equation, but if I see the equation actually, I can understand that what is that actually. So fine, and another is theta, and another part is there. It is also some theta, and this is d psi, d to psi, d phi square. Okay, I think you can remember this thing. So next, sorry, I have given psi. There is no psi actually. So if I write the whole equation, that means if I put this grad square form in the equation 1, so I will get like that thing. I think everything is visible. 2m 1 by r square del r square del psi del I plus 1 by r square sin theta del theta. So it is just a equation del theta. So sin theta. Just I am putting psi here. You can see. Okay, so it is okay. And then 1 by r square sin square theta del square psi del phi square plus phi psi. Here is the potential. Fine, this is the equation. So to solve this equation, already I have told you that we will apply separation of variables method. So for that method, you have to assume that the solution of your equation, that is psi equals to, made of two functions actually. What is that? One is capital R. It is only function of small r, this radial part, and another I am writing here like y. Okay, y is only function of theta and phi. So later on we will also consider another two function for this y. So first let us just separate the solution in the two form. One is radial, another is angular. Okay, very fine. So after that you have to replace this psi solution. I mean, what have you assumed for your solution, put in the main equation. Fine. So I am writing this. equation number 2. So please put here. So after putting everything, you will get y by r square d dr. Okay, r square dr d small r plus r d theta sin theta dy d theta plus r square sin square theta. Okay, d2 y d phi square plus v r y equals to e r y. Ry means these things r and y. Just I have put this psi, replaced psi here. Now we have to write the equation in such a way that every term, if the term in the equation you can write in the form of just one variable. So for that, what is done actually, you have to divide the whole equation by simply ry. So right, by dividing ry, actually dividing by ry, what will you get? Okay, so simply I am simplifying, okay, directly, also multiplying this thing, this 2m by h square. So you can do yourself, you will get the same result. Simplifying, just I am taking all the radial term into one side, okay, for my advantage. So this is the actually radial part, now plus, so and here I will write the angular part. So simply I got these two equations. Okay. Sorry, one equation, but the two different part of the equation. One is radial and another is angular part. Okay. So if I think you have when it's solved by say method of I solved by this method already have solved. So you know that after that what should we do? Just you have to. So here you can see the equation. This first part is only function of radial, consists of radial, a function of r, and another part is only function of y. So it is only possible. If and only these two part is equals. Otherwise it is not possible, because one is the function of r and another function of y. It is not possible even only they are the same. They give same constant. So for that, so we have to write two equation equal to some same constant. So let us write for our convenience. We will consider. So already you know that for if you have done the solution for legendary polynomial, you know it better that for convenience we consider this constant as L into L plus 1. So just you will see, right, L into L plus 1, right? For our convenience we have considered this value, or also you can write in as another constant, only L only, okay? But for our convenience we have considered this one. So simply the other part will be minus L into L plus 1, right? So this is y minus L into L plus 1, right? If it is L into L plus 1, so it have to be minus L into L plus 1. Very fine. So next we will solve the angular equation of this, I mean this part only. Okay.